Do you understand what's happening here? I'm covering the news, guys, for real. Anyway, let me tell you more today about how Israel deserves to be destroyed as a country and all Jewish people are evil, horrible, horned demon creatures. And it's so gross how this stupid platform is. Dan KKK Clancy running the
Once again, I wonder if he'll ever cover like the Destiny or Ethan Klein drama.
He's so desperate.
And if he hasn't, I wonder why.
It's APAC, by the way.
I don't know. Maybe he will. Who knows? He said he won't because of legal matters. Huh, interesting. It's just odd. Or maybe because he's a pussy who's too afraid of Destiny coming after him. And right now he's still a reliable vehicle for both Destiny and Ethan Klein at different times to attack someone like myself.
By the way, Asmongold's audience hates me. They do enjoy it when I attack Hasan. Oh my God. Hasan loved me and Ethan fighting so much. I think we're chill now. I think me and Ethan, these communities are chill now. Which would probably trigger the fuck out of Hasan because he's probably hoping we would fight for like weeks at least.
How's that for being Mr. Brave?
Damn, dude. He's got to be feeling the pressure. He's like super outnumbered now. He's probably never felt this way before.
Because right now, let's be real, a lot of political content creators kind of avoid talking about Asmongold because they're afraid of his audience. They're afraid of the wrath of his audience, right?
Like, no. I think a lot of content creators just don't talk about Asmongold because nobody on Twitch really does politics besides Asmongold and Hasan that are huge streamers. Like, there are other streamers, like some of the lib guys and stuff, but they're all just kind of smaller, right? Hutch watched Asmongold and said it was really bad for a little bit, but...
I'm not, but there are large enough communities that normally wouldn't care about such things. Those communities, of course, have their crosshairs on someone like myself, or maybe in this circumstance, one another. The reality is everybody knows who those communities are and what their communities behave like, and they simply don't want the smoke. So,
like, what does Asmongold's community behave like? They say mean things about you on Twitter or whatever? Keep in mind, Hasan's community and the network that he's a part of, these are the worst people on the internet at this point in time, I believe. I don't know if there's anybody worse on the internet to feud with than Hasan's community types of people, the lefty network. Remember, as scared as everybody is, apparently, of DGG and everybody else, Ryan Beard had no problem making a huge video about me. He got bullied off of making a video about Hasan and Ethan's disagreements, and he was going to be even-handed on. He was even going to make a Hasan hit piece, and he got bullied out of doing that.
So they will refuse to cover this kind of thing and only cover it if it's someone like myself because I take a principled position and don't actually actively demand that my community go after my enemies and dox them and constantly try to get them deplatformed.
As he literally brings bad out on a stream over and over and over and over and over again.
That's it. That's the reason.
It's actually funny. It's actually so pathetic. I just fucking realized, holy shit, it's so gross how this stupid platform is with Dan KKK Clancy running the shit. Do you understand what's happening here? Asmongold is horrible and disgusting as I think his politics are. Asmongold is covering politics. And Hasan wants to pull him into drama slop. That's what's going on. Asmongold, my guess is every day you probably turn to him. He's talking about more culture war, talking about more fucking MAGA dick riding, because that's all he fucking does on that stream, is dick riding the fuck out of Trump and MAGA and everything else. And meanwhile, Hasan is like, what about the drama? Go cover drama between Ethan and Destiny. Cover drama. Go talk about the drama. Oh, Zachar, sorry. Hasan is actually mad that he's not doing more drama slop. Wait, is he banned right now? God. Oh, he's playing video games right now, I guess. Does he play video games often? I have no idea how often he plays video games on his stream.
I don't know what to do.
The PoE2 expansion came out yesterday. That's why he's playing.
With my build.
Do you think he's talking about Jews in Palestine again?
So this isn't Major League Soccer.
He's doing this all day.
No. Yeah. So we play in the USL Championship, which is like D2.
What do the Reddits talk about? Asmongold's current top 10 are... What is this? Subreddit update. No more politics. 9 months ago. Good one. Let's see. Culture wars. On women. Why don't men approach us anymore? Well, you can't imagine approaching women besides catcalling them? Really? Okay. Banned for wanting to see something other than Donald Trump on my feed. Okay. Talking about crying and about Trump. You can't make this shit up. What is this?
You get it? And then you like shove the carrot right there. You aim where you want to aim.
Holy shit.
Hi, Justin. So that's where that veggie came from. You know what? It amazes me how many students don't realize their principals also have social media. You may not have known because Landon is the one who posted the video of you catapulting carrots across the cafeteria. And that wasn't the only one. You hit several students and you injured little Mia, who ended up having to go to the nurse to get an ice pack. Come to think of it, the last time you did this, all those parents came screaming at me because they thought we had rats in the cafeteria ceiling. Also, Landon and Aiden, where are your phones supposed to be? Right, in the cell phone parking lot. You both will receive a pass to my office tomorrow. And one more thing, I was reading over your lesson plans, Mr. Cook. You taught a lab on trajectories the same day that I see that this was posted. And I came to the conclusion that you're the one who taught them this. That is unacceptable. So Justin, Landon, Aiden, and little Mia, because I don't believe that you went to the nurse with an injury, and Mr. Cook, all 5 of you will receive a pass to my office tomorrow.
This has to be a joke, right? If real, it's just kind of weird that she would post this online. I almost buy it, but then she starts to go after the teacher for supposedly allowing them this, then accuses little... I mean, they probably just have their own little social media network and they weren't ready to get blown up, would be my guess. You should probably be more careful, but the truth of Trump's 34 felony... What the... Okay, so culture wars stuff, kind of. 1, 2, 3. They don't know what a computer
Black
is.
kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.
Who is this? What?
And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse...
This is mega old. The quiet bigotry of Democrats. Kamala should teach IT to those kids. Okay. Well, is she wrong? All kids know today are phones, not just black kids. Phone is a computer. The tolerant left. I've been holding on to this for a while. He's dead. Oh no. British police in action. What is this?
Wrong timing or what?
At that speed, could he not just punch him? Go run and get him.
Wrong timing or what?
Okay.
Run.
Really? Woman. Eiffel Tower after being dragged into bushes near landmark. Think the top comment is going to be about wonder what the race was. Don't want locals to be culturally insensitive towards migrants, right? Got him! Got him! Okay. The truth about Trump's 34 felonies. 10 hours ago. Oh boy.
Trump is literally a convicted felon. He has 34 counts. Oh, can you explain to me what it is that he did? Well, he paid a corn star light or something. Got it. You don't know what he did. Well, here's what happened. Yeah.
What happened was Michael Cohen, his personal lawyer, lied about what he was diverting campaign funds to do, which was to pay to kill a story about Stormy Daniels, which is why it was a felony. But
Yes, Trump did pay Stormy Daniels hush money, which is not illegal.
It's not illegal. That's not what he was charged or convicted for.
His lawyer, Michael Cohen, fronted the $130K.
And lied about what it was for.
Trump reimbursed him in 2017 monthly. Sounds shady to me. He labeled the payments as legal expenses in his bookkeeping. That's it. That's the true crime.
Why did he get convicted in front of a jury if that was it? And that's not...
So that's 34 felonies? No, that's 34 entries in QuickBooks. Same payment, different lines. Wait, so he got 34 felonies for labeling reimbursements wrong? Yep, and by the way, that's a misdemeanor. But New York tried to upgrade it to a felony by claiming it was a secret campaign expense.
You can upgrade crimes to felonies if they're done in the commissions of other crimes. That's not even that uncommon. Plenty of states do this with a lot of different types of charges.
But that was in 2017. Exactly, past the statute of limitations. And not one person in New York has ever been convicted of this, ever. So
Yeah, not everybody that runs for politics does crazy, unhinged like Donald Trump does. He does a lot of unique...
why did he get convicted? Because they found 12 people who hate him enough to say he's guilty.
They found 12 people? Well, they were part of a grand jury. Well, they got a grand jury indictment, and then they also found... Are you implying that they jury shopped to find the people that hated Trump the most? Why didn't Trump's defense attorney challenge any of the juries or jurors?
But still, convicted felon. So if I Venmo you back for lunch and say it's for consulting instead of salad and fries, should I just go to Rikers? No? That's how dumb this is. They turned accounting labels to felonies just to get a mugshot.
The reason why the accounting labels were crimes is because they were intentionally doing it to hide what kind of payment it was, though, right? That's what makes it a crime. It wasn't a mistake. It was intentional. There's actually a ruling about the 34 Trump felonies. For more information, Google Trump Rule 34. Okay, sorry. Okay, well, so that's what Asmongold's community is up to. What's the Hasan community doing? Let's see. Palestine. Indonesia is currently in a nationwide protest against the government and the police. Cops ran over and killed a motorcycle delivery. Okay, we've got Indonesia. Something about Luigi. About only the top 1% hates Luigi. More Israel-Palestine. I'm watching this on IRL while my husband is tuning in old school. Okay, cringe post. Raynad, the little chef, makes it out of Gaza, Palestine. Heard we need more aura farming. More cringe parasocial shit. After this man just renewed his immigration documents in court, he's kidnapped and his wife and kid. Okay, that's local. U.S. domestic policy. That's good. Not well. This is not good, but we got a relevant post. The Democrats and the Jewish community are being torn apart over their support for genocide. Palestine. The ending of Hasan's speech and People's Conference for Palestine in Detroit. Palestine and parasocial weird. Okay. Major news out of Gaza, Palestine. Okay. Turkey closes airspace to Israel. Bans Israel. Okay. Israel, Palestine. Corporate law. Okay. Nice. Why is active members so low? Subreddit is just not very active. I wonder what we're doing over on Our Destiny. Seems rubbing off on her, and I like it. Good one. Okay. Parasocial / kind of domestic, if we count Z, I guess. Discrepancies with reporting that Trump is alive today. Oh, schizo theory. Good job. Could have conversation with them truly about Palestine or other policies. Not about Palestine, but about being about Palestine. Okay. On lefties. Based. Newsom worship. Hell yeah. Breaking from Wire. Jeff Bezos is paying content creators millions. Oh, satire on the Taylor Lorenz article. Taylor Lorenz is one of the best, if not the best journalists out there. Jesus, no shot did he say that. You've yeed your last. Hell yeah. Biden memes. Based. We put all Palestine stuff in a mega thread now? Yeah, I know. Good. Meaning that I want to put more contemplation in everything. Probably chat with Hasan, get his take, see what's real and what's not, and evaluate what my goals as a creator such person are, and if prepping him for a debate against Kirk, considering all facts do or do not align with him. What? Mental health break from the internet. Oh, tech tone. Okay, based. Damn, Asmongold's community is the most politically, domestically propagandized right now. Jesus.
And what their communities behave like, and they simply don't want the smoke. So they will refuse to cover this kind of thing and only cover it if it's someone like myself because
it's unbelievable that Hasan is crying about Asmongold's community not getting into drama. That's just so wild.
I take a principled position and don't actually actively demand that my community go after my enemies and dox them and constantly try to get them deplatformed. That's it. That's the reason.
Who is a better human if you have to pick between Asmongold or Hasan? Probably Asmongold. Hasan is just a horrible, evil person. I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw this. Wait, so I'm sorry. Is Tectone banned from Twitch for a year? Yeah, guys, I'm going to be real. I'm going to leave for a while. Not sure when I'll be back, to be honest, but my mind is clouded. I'm just angry every day. I'm crashing out over nothing, and I don't want my resentment guiding me. I see where I'm headed, and I don't like it at all. I'm saying things I don't mean. I'm tilting out over the smallest things. The worst thing is, I still can't even explain to you guys why I'm so angry, and that's what's frustrating me the most because I value transparency over everything. I'm going to go on break. I hope not for too long, but no streams for a while. This date that I have to keep waiting for is getting closer, but every day the wait is harder. Oh, for his trial stuff. I plan on making some YouTube videos, just talking and tweeting every now and then, but nothing too much. I need to start getting my head straight again. Appreciate you all. Bye for now. What is this court thing about? Something about that one girl? Could you argue that Asmongold is smarter and therefore should be more responsible? I don't know who would be smarter between Asmongold or Hasan. I'm not actually sure there. Do you see Tectone's neighbor cut his internet line accidentally for a second time today? Really? Streamer Band said no tweet about it, but if so, no bot if it's a temp or perma. I thought I saw some post thing where it said he was banned for 1 year or whatever. You saw a DGG saying it's 1 year, so you got one guide. Okay. Based. Company behind Take Us North deactivated their Twitter after Asmongold dropped a reaction video to their game about migrants and asylum seekers. Okay. It was literally just political speech with no gameplay. I don't know anything about this game, but Destiny, it's right here. Appeal rejected. It is actually worse to say the word not directed towards anyone than it is to falsely accuse someone of being a racist or to call for the death of a streamer's wife. What the is Twitch? Oh, this is what I saw. Oh yeah, so is it a year ban? Do you think that's really true? Does this mean that he can appeal again in 3 months? I wonder if he has a partner manager or account manager. Jeez. Why is Hasan so pressed at the moment? He lost all of his allies on Twitch. He doesn't have any mainstream appeal. Democrat Party probably doesn't want to work with him. He's got a bunch of connections with journalists in his PR agency, but it's probably not making as much of a splash as he wants. And he's just politically toxic and he's cut off his ability to grow. So I imagine he probably is feeling a lot of pressure.
This just popped up on my... Oh, this is the reason why Dean sent me a text message.
Like Hasan in the past would be able to flex on these people so hard and bring over like Dean and everybody else. Remember, this guy had to jump on a TikTok live at night to try to pull him into his orbit. He just has so little influence now. Like all of the Twitch streamers have kind of like moved outside of like any kind of political stuff. That's why you saw like a month ago, Hasan was saying, I can't believe nobody's talking about Palestine. These guys are all cowards. It's because he wants people to come back into the more polysphere area where you can have more influence.
The reason why Dean sent me a text message this morning, Dean Withers hints that he will likely not be doing Charlie Kirk debate prep with Hasan anymore. Thanks for sending me the resource on Hasan. I appreciate it. I probably won't end up making it out there for a handful of reasons, including the resource shared by y'all. Oh no. No, I don't think that that's what's going to happen, but I don't think that this is going.
Ludwig said he wouldn't cover like political stuff on Twitch anymore. OTK is not like, there's no centralized thing. Yeah, he just has like no influence. And then Asmongold is just lapping the fuck out of him so hard. Asmongold technically got quote unquote exposed for having like what, 15, 20,000 view bots, and he still is like 1.5 or 2x Hasan's viewership.
Going to be
Oh, and then Hasan can't make any ends on the WL crowd. He like desperately wants to get in on the WL crowd, and he can't because he's just too old. As much as he wants to be cool and have a good hairline and all that, he's like getting, his age is him hard.
Yeah, a reason why Dean and I don't collab. No, everybody calm down. Everybody.
Oh yeah, and then being blocked from collabs because of the AT&T shit, and because of the money shit for the whole Dan crusade against Twitch and the anti-Semite shit and the losing the sponsors. He's probably also taking a big like monthly earnings hit as well. Yeah, it's just a lot of.
Everybody calm down.
It's a lot of bad stuff I think happening. It's a lot of bad stuff I think with like no upside is probably the scary thing.
Everybody calm down. This is not.
Or I shouldn't say upside, with no like end in sight. Like, how do you go up from here?
No, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. This is not. Hutch was bragging about this post, Lamau. First of all,
like, listen, I love Hutch. I'm not knocking him at all or anything, but like, if it's gotten to the point to where Hasan is like regularly bringing up Hutch and stuff, and like other the content creators that previously he would never even mention before, it's probably with him a lot.
Oh, where do I begin? We will most likely still do this collaboration, but it is pretty funny to think that like this is a major setback. Like even if this collab didn't happen, like, a major setback has taken place.
Did you just pop another Zen? Is that what that is? Oh God, what was it? Was that one picture real or was that a meme? Was it in the iDubbbz video with like the 20 stacked Zins or whatever cases, the old things?
Major setback has taken place. Hasan doesn't like D&D. Will plays all the time. I'm not the best at D&D. Dean's still collaborating with Hasan, knowing he's a apologist who's also engaged in revenge.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
Hasan doesn't like D&D. Will plays all the time. I'm not the best at D&D.
Oh, remember the game with Hasan, Dan, who else was in it? Tabor and Trihex maybe?
Dean's still collaborating with Hasan, knowing he's a apologist who's also engaged in revenge. So funny.
He's so mad.
Thanks for sending me the resource on Hasan. I appreciate it. Probably won't end up making it out there for a handful of reasons, including the resources shared by y'all.
Oh no. Oh,
Dude, chill. No, I'm tired of Hasan being nice to these people. No, I think everyone needs to calm down. He's young. He's got, you know, he's learning the space.
Damn.
That's wild. Shouts out to that former Crowder viewer. You were in the trenches. I mean, there's a lot of people like that in this community, you know? And I think initially I had like a lot more impact because people did not just come in here with like, you're a terrorist and I hate you and I think you should be killed type attitudes. And instead we're like, oh, this is a guy who's covering the news. And a lot of people learned the news from this guy.
How big did that one video get? I feel like it is nowhere near as big as it should be. Then again, I hate this piece of shit. I think he's actually a detriment to the United States. This video should have like 500k views. I'm covering the news, guys, for real. Anyway, let me tell you more today about how Israel deserves to be destroyed as a country and all Jewish people are evil, horrible, horned-deemed creatures and Palestinians need to rise up and the Democrats and everything else.
Right? And I would say that it was much easier for me to do that kind of news coverage and commentary for a lot of people and
commentary.
Pulled them away from the far right, from the precipice of the you know, far right. The allure that the far right had for a lot of young men.
Who are you pulling away from the fucking far right? Who's ever watching you from the far right ever, little bro? You're not pulling away anybody. The only audience you can feed off of are far left liberals, basically, progressives or sock dems. Those are the only people you're radicalizing, little bro.
Back then, because there wasn't an entire fucking, liberal, apolitical crop of content creators that were actively collaborating with like some of the worst far right scumbags to undermine what I try to do. The vibes were a little bit better. Everything changed when the fucking Fire Nation attacked. You know what I mean? When the Fire Nation attacked, everything changed. And by that I mean I got doxxed for purchasing a home for myself and my family.
For myself and my family. Oh my God. Bro trying to act like he's doing a charity drive for his fucking family. Seriously?
When the Fire Nation attacked, everything changed. And by that, I mean, I got doxxed for purchasing a home for myself and my family. Ever since then, it's just been downhill, baby. All right. Not that it matters.
Jesus Christ.